of buildings on the island of Maui. It is still recovering. And that's where we find us tonight, here at the State Farm Center, for the #1 team in the country in the preseason AP Top 25, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on number 25, Illinois, the Fighting Illini here in Champaign, Illinois. This exhibition game is being played to support the Hawaii Community Foundation and the Maui Strong Fund. And a moment ago, the former Illinois coach from the early 2000s, Bill Self, the Hall of Famer from Kansas, back here in the State Farm Center for the first time, getting a warm reception, greeting his good friend, Brad Underwood. Last year they played an exhibition, a closed secret scrimmage in Lawrence. This season, it is here for the public, for Maui Strong, and that's why we're wearing our Maui shirts to support the Maui community. Andy Katz along with Robbie Hummel. This is a charity exhibition game. We've seen this across the country. What are you hoping to find out about both teams?
Well, I think for both coaches, they are looking to see just where their teams are at, a real measuring stick game. But when you're talking about this charity game, Maui, a very special place for a number of reasons, but a super special place on the college basketball landscape. Since 1984, when the Maui Invitational began, it's given us some of the game's best moments in the early non-conference season in November, and they're certainly hurting, but Kansas and Illinois both doing their part to support tonight.
That's right. It's the 40th anniversary of the event, and Hunter Dickinson will be there in a couple of weeks for Kansas. He's a familiar face to Big Ten fans, formerly of Michigan, now playing for Bill Self. What do you hope to see from Hunter?
Well, the Big 12 preseason player of the year, and certainly weird for us Big Ten guys to say that. We've seen him at Michigan 3 times in all Big Ten selection, twice on the first team, once on the second. He can give you buckets in the post. He can go out and shoot. Going to be interesting just to see how KJ Adams and Hunter Dickinson play together. For the Fighting Illini, it's about their depth. Brad Underwood loves his team. He loves that he's got 10, 11, or even 12 guys that can be out here. Experience is the name of the game. Last year, a young team, now filled with experienced veterans.
All right, let's look at the starting lineups, and we got a good matchup at the point. DeJuan Harris Jr., one of the best point guards defenders in the country.
Well, and I think a very interesting matchup at the point guard position. DeJuan Harris, you said it, a terrific defender, great playmaker, doesn't turn the basketball over. It's going to be his job to keep all these mouths fed and keep traffic going with KJ Adams and Hunter Dickinson like we talked about. On the flip side for Illinois, Ty Rodgers played at the 3 and the 4 last year. He is your starting point guard. He's got to initiate offense. He's going to have to guard the point, and most importantly, has to take care of the basketball. Illinois had a tough time with that last season.
All right, so this is a unique broadcast, and we're pleased to be joined by Bill Self and Brad Underwood before tip-off here. Bill, you walked into this building. I saw you survey and look around. What was it like to finally walk back into this building, Bill?
I was just glad they were booing Hunter a lot more than me, so I thought it worked out pretty good for me. This is great, though. We're happy and proud to be here. And of course, it's for a great cause, and Brad's done a great job promoting this. Should be some fun today.
Coach Underwood, this is a great cause, like Coach Self said. How did this game come apart? How did you set this up?
Yeah, we had the secret scrimmage set, and Bill brought up the idea because they're playing in Maui this year. He said, hey, let's help those people. We've all been a part of something really special in Maui many times. They're in it this year, and the winners today are the people in Maui,
that's right.
and that's we're going to find out a lot about our teams, but this is about helping those people, and Kansas is #1 in the country, and we think we've got a good team, so we'll find out about who we are.
All right, well, we appreciate both of you doing this. We're looking forward to a great evening here in Champaign. Thank you to both of you.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, so we have a great atmosphere here for this exhibition game. Our officials, Brian Dorsey, Jeffrey Anderson, and Brett Smith. And Robbie, you would have loved this as a player. You can't foul out in this game.
Yes, hackathon here. Hopefully that is not a sign of things to come.
So what that means is they will call fouls, but no one will foul out of this basketball game.